We have 4 teams tonight, 4 series. This is the final week, or final night of the week. After tonight, we're going to talk about the standings going into week 2, because that'll be relevant at this point. Because we're gonna, we have a lot of games this week. We had a lot of games this week, and we're gonna start to see who the crazy good teams are, who are the ones that are struggling early on. All right. Yep, 4th stream coming up right now. Excuse me. All right, welcome Kwong, welcome Wintertime to the stream. I'm Johnny B, getting it done here tonight. All right, there we go. Welcome Wintertime, currently on a 3-stream streak. That means you've been watching 3 straight streams in a row. Appreciate you, but I always appreciate all you guys' support. Really means a lot, honest to God. Really good stuff. And we got a play of the period down here. It's going to be Master Shotgun, who had a great night last night, by the way. This whole short and sweet team, really impressive last night. Do I dare say, well, I don't know. Do I dare say that I like this team already as far as, a possible really good start to the season? 3 wins, no losses, 15 goals for, 9 against. One of the better goal differentials in the league so far after 1 series. It's like I said, it's tough to say. But, I mean, you can look at it early on and start kind of getting an idea of who's doing what. Yeah, Radley's team, they're pretty good. I think they have potential. Right now, they're number 1 in the league. And I say that with a grain of salt because they've played the most games so far. But Rat's team, looks decent. I'm really liking the combination of Radley and Passive Meanness. What's all this? Someone's first time. Oh, it's a spam account. Sorry, we're not going to allow that. We have 12 games tonight. No, just 4. We have 12 teams total. That'd be the most we could do is 6. I don't think I have a 6-game view. I have a 5. I haven't used in like 2 years. I don't even think anything's set up on that, like all my alerts, because I never use it. We never use it. If we ever get a 5-game night, I'm just gonna say, yeah, we'll just do 4 games, and one series is gonna have to just not be shown. Sorry. Well, I would, yeah. Kwong in the chat says Radley center, which I believe that's Passive Meanness. Yeah, that's Passive Meanness, left wing and center. Looks like a Selkie candidate. Yes. If we're talking early on, yes. Hi, Testimony. What's up? How you doing today? Kwong? Well, aren't you center and right? Well, you and Passive Meanness, though, can share center. Yeah, I mean, the kind of nice thing about the Masturbators, oh, that's right, he's the winger, but he's also listed as C. I know he's played center in the past, Passive Meanness. I know he's filled in a center a fair bit of times on the previous teams. Kind of the neat thing about this team I'm talking about is Radley's team, which is sorry, I just had to plug in my capture card so I can show the other computer. You got your scoring, and again, this is after 6 games. The scoring is very evenly distributed throughout each 3 center. Passive Meanness, Kwong, and Radley. Passive Meanness with 15 points, and then Radley and Kwong with 12 each. And I would say there's a good balance between goals and assists between Passive Meanness and Radley. 8 goals, 7 assists, 7 goals, 5 assists respectively, and then Kwong got 3 goals, 9 assists. So kind of more of the setup guy. Statistically speaking, I mean, that could change next week. That could change 2 weeks from now. But And you guys got a couple of rookies on defense here, Royalty and MAGA. And it looks like Iggy in net. I'm a little confused here. 3 games played with Iggy. Who played the other 3? Did you guys have a waiver? I'll look that up after. All right, bottom left, we got a goal here for Ricky Bobby over of the short and sweet. Top left of the screen, it is 3-1. Oh, I got to move this Moose logo. Hold on, it's like covering the score. Sorry. Sorry, Rocky, I got to shrink your logo. Move it away. Yeah, takeaways, good stat point to talk about. Yeah, good stat takeaway. Royalty has 28 takeaways. MAGA has 26 in 6 games, which is pretty impressive. Pretty impressive so far this season early on. Only 6 games in. Like I said, Kwong is on the Masturbators. They're not playing tonight. They're off. Funkadelics taking on LABIA here on the top left. LABIA leading 3-1. Some point in the third period. I think it's early in the third period. Top right of the screen, we got Seize the Gap taking on Roombas Revenge. Roombas Revenge, their first action of the season coming tonight, so they only have 1 series this week against Seize the Gap. Roombas Revenge up 3-1 in the third period. 14 minutes left in the game, mind you. Goal, top left of the screen. Let's see this one here. Didn't mean to press that. My bad. It's going to be Lemansky from Reap and Carpinus. I kept calling him like 45 different things. Yo, Prods, what's up, buddy? All right, let me hit up the YouTube fams. Sorry about that. We got Exotic Prods. Dude, it's been a while, man. Dude, it's been a long time. How are you doing? Been caught up with school and sports, still practicing. Been great. I've been doing great. Still doing martial arts. Started a second TikTok and YouTube channel for all my like videography stuff, which it's doing really good on TikTok. Not so much good on anything else, but we all can't be winners. But everything's great, man. Love it. Health is doing great. Can't complain. Still doing martial arts. What's going on, Blipper? Blip over on YouTube. Johnny B, the GOAT. No, man. Appreciate you, Blip. Got your stream up here tonight, using your stream. Bottom right of the bottom right. Focus our attention there, and I do apologize. The scoreboard is well. They've got the bottom right scoreboard. Grow Up is leading 4-2. They only got 27 seconds left in the game, and there was a stoppage in play. Top. Oh my God, Carpinus. I believe that's his first hat trick of the league. First hat trick of his career here, 2 for 9.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
All right, Carpinus with the hat trick goal. It is 6-1. LABIA just laying the smackdown tonight on Funkadelics. Wintertime asked in the chat, who is the last place team? Right now it's the Funkadelics. 0-3. They got swept last night. Not looking good in game 1 of this game, so they might be going 0-4 here. Pray harder after 6 games. No wins, 5 losses, 1 overtime loss. So they do got a point. That's about it. Exotic Prods over on YouTube. Do I know any teams that have space on the roster right now? No, everybody's pretty much full. The draft, so all the teams, their teams are always full. If there's a vacancy, like if there's a guy out for one night, they'll pull from the waiver pool. So you could sign up and be a waiver if you don't get drafted. Yeah, so that's the best you could do is sign up before the league start. If you don't get if you get drafted, you're on a team. If you don't get drafted, you'll be put in the waiver pool and called upon when needed. But yeah, midway through the season, I don't think they generally do that. We have a bunch of waivers as it is. You could always join season 40, which will be after the new year. Wintertime in the chat. I think it's possible. And lucky enough, Stonewall could score a goalie goal during his time in 239. You know, I still don't know. I still don't know if we've ever had a goalie goal. All right, couple games ending here. Game one, short and sweet, take a 1-0 series lead. And then I believe it was Grow Up. They Grow Up with the game one victory. They're up 1-0. Still waiting on this top two series here are still going late in the third and about 8 minutes left in the third. Well, I think it's safe to say LABIA has won this game. Carpinas, they're going to have a highlight goal here, I think. We're going to have to face off, but all right. Yeah, I think it's safe to say LABIA's going to win this one. Funkadelics not looking good right now early on. This is Raging Hockey's team. Pray Harder do have technically a worse record, but they do have 1 point from an overtime loss. So right now, Pray Harder and Funkadelics are at the bottom. No need to panic. Plenty of time left in the season, but you want to start thinking, like, you know, especially your Pray Harder, you know, your week's over 0-5-1. Some things got to get addressed. Something's got to give. All right, top right of the screen, it looks like Seize the Gap did score a goal to cut into the lead. It's now only 3-2 for Roombas Revenge with 4 minutes left in the game. Plenty of time for any kind of comeback. Plenty of time for Roombas Revenge to get another goal and increase their lead. Top left, game is about to end in about 30 seconds left. 7-1 with a hat-trick goal. His first career hat-trick here in 239. Carpinas gets the hat-trick tonight in game number 1 against the Funkadelics. Congratulations, good sir. Looking forward to seeing, with a 12-team league, teams going up, teams going down, players going up, players going. I mean, it's going to be an interesting statistically sound season here with this many teams and this many players and a lot of new guys. A lot of new guys. You know, you heard Kwong in the chat earlier talking about his defenseman, Royalty Maga, which they do have good, you know, statistically, they're good. You know, they're not really contributing on offense or defense, but they don't need to. They're doing their thing on defense. The hits, look at Royalty with 39 hits on the season, 28 takeaways, Maga with 26 takeaways. Both of them even on the plus minus, so decent defensively. Actually really good, I'd say really good statistically. In the chat, Wintertime says, if we had 18 teams, the playoffs would take forever. Yeah. The playoffs would last as long as most of our seasons when we had 8 teams. Like regular seasons. 18 teams, that would mean like 10 would make the playoffs. 2, 4. You'd have 5. No, you would need like an even amount. So you'd have 12 teams make it. 6, or you would have, no, you'd have 10 make it. 2 teams would make the bye week, and you'd have 4 series in the quarterfinals. So it would take long. Yeah, it'd be a long season. We had 15 teams one time. That was a trip. Yeah, 15 that was a long time ago, dude. All right, it looks like Roombas Revenge hold on to the win. Their first action of 239 this season. Here against Seize the Gap. Which, if anybody in the chat can fill me in on what Seize the Gap means, I'm interested. All right, take a look. You asked who's doing the best. It's the, right now, statistically, it's the Masturbators. Oops. Wintertime. Yeah, the Masturbators on top with 7 points after 6 games. 3-2-1. Grow Up. It hasn't been updated yet, but they just won. So they will be 4-0-0. Actually, Grow Up will be first place once these stats update. There we go. Grow. Okay, stats just got updated. Sorry about that. Clicking. We do have a game going on. So right now, not only because of the points, but the record 4-0 is better than 3-2-1. But they could see tonight that could all change. Masturbators had a great night last night. But right now, Grow Up is in the lead, and then there's just a ton of teams like 6 points right now. Everything's just so clustered. Like from first through seventh is all close. Seventh is literally 3 points away from first. Again, just the nature of early in the season. Roombas Revenge 1-0 now, so they'll have 2 points. So right now, the bottom two, Funkadelics, man, 0-5 right now. Rough start for Rage and Honky and his boys. Good start for Grow Up and company. Try to turn the game down a little bit. Has there ever been 2 or 4 teams for a season? Not that I'm aware of. So I joined this league in season 1, but we did have a pilot season. We had a season 0. I wasn't here for that, so I don't know if I think it was 4 teams. I don't know though. Like I said, I wasn't here. When this league started, I was in another league as a player, and I'd only heard about this league called 239, and they're doing this season 0 pilot thingy and trial thing. Oh, Lemansky with the early goal here, top left for LABIA. LABIA is like it's tough to say whether LABIA is really good or whether Funkadelics are really bad. 0-4 right now. Not a good start. Honky and his boys got to turn it around. One of my early favorites. Okay. And I'm not really... obviously, statistically, he's going to tell a story. You can look at stats and you can kind of paint a picture. You can paint a very good picture. But as far as seeing the games every night, I've been really impressed with Short and Sweet. A lot. Like I said, we'll talk about the standings here after. But Short and Sweet having a good start to the season. We have a post hit and a goal by Short and Sweet, as I was just talking about them. Short and Sweet now gets the goal. Bottom left, it's going to be Ricky Bobby with the goal. Yeah, I thought Brandon played really. Their goaltender, the rookie Brandon 6. I think we call him Brandon 6. Had a great night last night, dude. Website's taking a minute to load because I guess we have people entering stats. Oh yeah, sorry, dude. Big stretch for me, dude. That feels good, dude. I've had a busy day. We got Lemansky scoring again. Maybe I need to stretch like this. Lemansky is scoring against, I believe, his second of the period for LABIA. And LABIA up 2-0 over the Funkadelics. Bottom right, we do have a goal by Dad Bods and Ozzy from Killzone and Joe NHL. Dad Bods, after losing game 1, are now up 2-0 in this game. Bottom left, Short and Sweet still up 1-0, 7 minutes left in the first period. Winter time in the chat. Can goalies be captains? I'm pretty sure they can. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they can. If there's any admins in the chat who can fill in, I'm pretty sure they can, though. All right, we do have a goal by Jordan NHL for, is that Dad Buds? Nice shot there. Look at the bottom right. Oh, that was tipped. Tipped a couple times, and the goalie hit it. And the goalie saved it, kind of. Hit his pad, went underneath. It is now, Ozzy and Poole with the assist. 3-0 Dad Buds here in game number 2. Well, hello to everybody in the chat tonight. I know a lot of you are on YouTube right now. Thank you for being on there, too. If you can, please subscribe to the channel. Over on Twitch, we got A1 Freak. Good morning, or good afternoon, sir. Good evening. Captain Suzuki's here. What's up, dude? Chaco Brown. Dom Silva. Cool Steve. Oh, what's up, dude? Cool Steve's here tonight. King Kwan. Noah Pasif. Nice, dude. Wintertime. What's up, dude? Rocky. Weasel. And Scary Terry. Got a lot of good dudes in this chat tonight, bro. Love it. A lot of good names. I like the names that I'm seeing. A1 Freak redeeming the board. Very nice. Nice, dude. Nice. How about Scary Terry? What was it, last night or 2 nights ago? Or last night. 6 goals, 4 assists, 10 points in 1 series. You know, Scary Terry's he's always been a guy that's been around. He's always been around, but just had a dominant performance against Pray Harder. So Scary Terry, the big man on camera, you know, he's up there right now, having great success statistically early on this season. So Scary Terry, member of Seize the Gap, doing his thing tonight. Not all the stats right now. I don't see the stats for short and sweet right now. Game 1 hasn't been included yet. Goalie talk. We got Sweeney. We got Brandon 6. A couple of the rookies here having a solid season. Right now, as far as goalie leads, J Squad and Weasel leading in save percentage. Jesus Haxu with 84. Brandon not too far behind at 4th, 82.7. So some good goalie tending going on right now. Weasel and Sweeney with a 2.0 goals against average. Very, very good goals against average. Jesus and Brandon 3rd and 4th respectively. So we're seeing some good stuff out of our goaltenders tonight. Love it. Love it. We got A1 Freak in the house. Let's take a look at A1 Freak. Can we talk about him momentarily? Because he popped up in the chat. I was like, I'm curious about him. Yeah, okay. A1 Freak, member of the Ice Holes, who are 2-3-1 right now after 6 games. But A1 Freak, 7 goals, 9 assists, 16 points in 6 games for the Ice Holes. So far this very young season. Cobb with the goal here, top left of the screen. I think that's for the Funkadelics. Yeah, Funkadelics finally get on the board here with a goal by Kobna. A1 Freak, after a long hiatus from this league, he's back and he leads his team in points, 16 after 6 games. Owen Wilson's nose and Callaway, 9 points after 3 games. All right, Nichols with a couple of points there too. Even Drug Monkey's like everybody's got some stuff here. Drug Monkey, dude. Drug Monkey with even a point there. Now he's not playing goaltender. Jimmy's playing goaltender this season. All right, getting a look at all the games here. The Rams are winning. Sorry, I got this game on here and not happy that the Rams are winning. Yeah, it seems like you have a good group now. I'm looking at this team here. I'm looking at Ice Holes too, and you know, one of the things that stands out. Yeah, it's a big roster. It's a lot of part-time. You got about the entire Eastern Seaboard on this team. But a lot of interest. You're gonna have a lot of looks here. Now, I don't know how people feel about teams that have a lot of part-timers. You're gonna have a lot of different looks one night versus the other. I personally think it's a good thing. You know, I think you can have your A roster and your B roster, and there's not a bad thing about that. It's sometimes you have your big guns and you have your, you know, maybe not as big guns. Gets teams a couple of good looks. You have options. You have options every week, so not a bad thing. Can't win them all, no. But in all reality, the team is what, 2-3-1. Not a horrible start by any means. Kind of in the middle of the pack here. The Rams are winning. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry if they win. All right, JC Enterprise with the goal, bottom left of the screen. This is short and sweet. Like I said, my early favorite team is, and like I said, when I'm calling these, I'm not playing favorites here. I'm just calling it the way I see it. I think short and sweet look really good. Let's wait a couple more. Let's wait another week. God, my English is terrible right now. Let's wait another week and see how everything pans out. But I think short and sweet could really make a good run. Yep. Bench him. Bench Sam Darnold now. Yeah, this was a good, interesting team. Their top two players are part-time, so you're gonna have one night you're gonna have Nuts and Burgers. The other night you're gonna have Captain Suzuki running amok all over you. Both those guys. Although it looks like they played the same game. 9 and 8 points respectively, Nuts and Captain. JC Enterprise, mostly a setup guy here. He's got no goals, 7 assists. He leads third place on this team in points, but no goals. But he's like your setup guy, your playmaker. All right, I don't know what happened with this Grow Up Dad Bod series. Did they lag out? Bottom left of the screen, short and sweet are up 2-0. Top right of the screen, and we got an intermission now. We got a big hit highlight, and that guy just got knocked on his butt, his backside, his booty, butt cheeks. If anybody can fill me in on what happened with that Grow Up Dad Bod series. Somebody lagged out, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't feel like tracking the scores. I hate when I have to do that. And nobody's fault. It's EA's fault, but it's still frustrating. All right. Top left. We still got 2-1 for LABIA. All right, top right over here. Sees the gap, and Roomba's Revenge tied at 0. Starting the second period. Shots on goal are 6-4 in favor of Roomba's Revenge. Now, Roomba's Revenge, kind of a team like I haven't really paid that close attention to, so I'm going to try to now. Trying to load up some information here. My apologies. Yeah, Roomba's Revenge now. The Penguins stink right now. No. Nobody's worse than the Pirates. Pittsburgh Pirates are just brutal. Yeah, still waiting on more stats. They only have the one game. They're 1-0. Blip with the 3 points in one game. Silva and Kane, 2 points each. Ace Soul killer shot to the point. And of course, Stonewall Goat rocking the 1-0. 91% save percentage, 2 goals against. Hey, not a bad start. All right, can you excuse me while I get a bottle or 2 of water? Enjoy the games. I'll be right back.
looking against the half wall. Fan City's regained possession of the puck. And he's stick handling in his own zone. Takes the pass. Cadry's going to play it against the half wall. Been a fun night in the barn as we bring an end to period number.
Oh, y'all thought I was gone for good, did you? All right, I'm back. Y'all thought I was gone for good, but I'm not. I'm here. Excuse me. Didn't mean for you to hear that. Coughing is awful. Anywho, we got a network error. I'm going to fix to reload the player. This is great. All right. What's the update here? Bottom left, we're at 2-2 now. Short and sweet. Taking on Moose Hockey Club. We're at 2-2 late in the third, about to end here. It might be overtime coming up. Hi, welcome to Chili's. What's up, Floppy? Actually, it's weird to say that. I had Chili's tonight. We had Chili's for dinner tonight. It's weird you say that. I had kids mac and cheese. It was delicious. It was wonderful. All right, we lost a series on the top left there, so I don't know if Rage and Honky rage quit or something or what. What up, Swizzy? Floppy Weenus with the goop emote, I think it was called, the bring the goop or whatever emote. Swizz World, I choked game one. Oh man, hey, we all have our good games and bad. Lord knows I've had plenty. Massive goop, that's right, massive goop. Yeah, no worries, Swizzy. Get your shot in there. It was tough. It was what? It was 4-3 or something. I think it was 4-3 or 3-2. 3-2. So it was close. All right, we do have a goal by Kane in the top right. Blip and Dom Silva on the assist. It's going to be Roomba's revenge with the goal here. 2-2 early in the third. Looks like I got to find a replacement series for the top left. I think Lemansky's streaming. I'm going to get that one on. Honky's a turbo in the chat. Johnny, Honky's turbo. Oh my God. Honky's stuff broke. He'll be back. All right. Sounds good. We'll just wait for him. It's much easier for my system if I could just leave it be and let him get back on. Welcome to Chili's, Floppy. Can I take your order? All right, bottom left of the screen. Third period is over. I believe it's still tied. We're going to overtime, ladies and gents. Nashville hot mozzie sticks. Wait, is that a thing? I'm gonna pull up the Chili's menu. That sounds really good. Like I'm not a huge fan of mozzie sticks. Turbo, what's going on, dude? Turbo in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. 4 games tonight. Yeah, they bombed. Don't plan on pooping for a week, though. I can imagine that'd be a hot mess, literally. You haven't had a triple dipper yet? No. Normally, if I get Chili's, I normally either get the kids mac and cheese or I get fajitas. I'm pretty simple and straightforward. The triple dipper, look at that. Oh my God. That looks like a lot of stuff, though. Where are the mozzies? I guess mozzies would be an appetizer. Fried mozzarella. Oh, wow. Look at, there it is. There it is. All right, let's check this out. Swizz World in the chat says, oh, look at this. Nashville hot mozzarella sticks. Tossed or Nashville sauce. Oh my God, dude, that looks like fire. Moz sticks are gas? Dude, I bet you I'd get it. I bet you'd get a lot of gas eating these things. It looks like they're looks like there's 6 of them, but they're thick. They look like they're probably good. They're so gas. Hot honey chipotle mozzies and Southwestern egg rolls. Oh, well, I do like their Southwestern egg rolls. I think they're very good. Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right, Floppy. Yep, 3 or 6 count. I would say they look thick. 6 would look like a lot of food. 3 would be just right, especially if they burn the roof of your mouth. All right, we got a game winner here. Short and sweet, continuing their winning ways, guys. This team is amazing right now. Very impressive team. Can I add? Swizzy in the chat. Sorry about the coughing. I do apologize. Pizza logs are good too. Where do you find pizza logs on here? Where do we find pizza logs? It's not an appetizer. Is there a search function on here? Yeah, there is. Never had a pizza log. It's an appetizer? See, it's not showing for me. I mean, we must not have it at my Chili's. Yeah, it's not on there. We must not have it. Honey chipotle mozzarella looks good. As I think Turbo was mentioning earlier. Captain Suzuki, let's go. Yes. Mr. Suzuki, indeed. Let's go. Yeah, what a season. What a season you guys are having. Short and sweet. I mentioned it just before you guys came in here. Right now, my early favorite as far as teams that I think will go very far. I'm not going to say all the way. It's too early for that. But probably the best team right now. Short and sweet as far as the way they're playing. Full send hero. Full send the overtime hero. 3-2 is the score. As short and sweet now up to 4-0. 4-0 on the season. After that tremendous victory. Moose Hockey Club now 1-1-1. No. 1-3-1. Sorry. I read that wrong. I forgot. The stats aren't updating for you guys for some reason. Yeah, we're talking food and we're getting myself hungry and I don't like to eat at night, so. But I'm looking, I got this Chili's menu pulled up because we're kind of talking about Chili's right now. Wait, where do they have pizza? Where do they have pizza logs? Buffalo sauce covered pizza logs. Like, I'm curious about what that is. Maybe I'll just do a Google search on that. Oh, this is something you buy at the grocery store, like warm it up and zap it in the microwave. That actually looks pretty good. Let's show a picture of that here. Check this out. That actually looks pretty good. This right here. This looks god tier right here. Except replace marinara sauce with like buffalo sauce. I think we're good. Crispy egg roll wrappers stuffed with gooey mozzarella cheese and zesty pepperoni fried to a golden crisp. That's good. Yeah, it looks like you could buy them at the store and make them yourself. According to Reddit, pizza logs are the official finger food of the Pittsburgh Pirates and Pittsburgh Penguins. There we go. I wouldn't know because I haven't been to a Pens game in years, and I didn't go to a Pirates game yet this past season. So I missed out. Maybe next time. All right, play of the period coming up. All right, so we got all the games kind of wrapping up here. We're still waiting on this Raging Honky one here. Still wait for this one to kind of figure it out. But, all All right, gonna take a look at the standings here. Soon as we get some of these games finished up, I'm trying to look at the stats here. I know we're missing a few things. Some of the games are not quite updated. Grow up taking on Dad Bods. Yeah, we're still waiting for some of these scores to update. I'm sorry about the cough. All right, let's take a look here. Take a look at the standings as of right now. Most of these games are done or finishing up. I think one of the games had a lag out to where they're not, stats aren't perfect. Right now, Short and Sweet are on top of the mountain here. 10 points, 5-0 to start the season off. 22 goals for 12 against. A truly amazing stat line for these guys. Obviously, 5 straight wins, 5-0 in their last 10. Penalty killing, decent. Nothing on the power play so far. Still early. Short and Sweet right up there with Grow Up and Labia, the Masters. Of course, Funkadelics. Got to find some way to turn this around. Not a good start to the season early on. So let's get back to this, though. Let's get back to the pizza logs. I guess it's the brand you can get if you just want to microwave it or, you know, put in your air fryer. Sold at Wegmans, apparently. I don't think we have Wegmans here in Pennsylvania. There we go. Oh, check that out, dude. None of the games are on, so we have time to kind of goof around. Pale Poner, 3-stream streak. Thank you so much for being here, man. I'd like the egg roll wrapping or whatever you call it, the shit or the outside. That looks good.
Gotta give him that hawk too and spit on that thing.
Pale Poner redeeming the Hawk Tua because he's getting excited seeing about these egg rolls. Dude, air fryers are gods here. Okay. Not bad. Those pizza logs look pretty easy to make, and they look really good. That's kind of cool. New York style pizza logs. I'm seeing things about them being a Pittsburgh thing. Interesting. All right, original pizza logs on Instagram. Let's check that out. It's got Bills versus Steelers stuff. Oh, they're in Buffalo. I wonder if Kane knows these guys. Are they huge in Buffalo? Okay. I was saying, I saw this Pizza Logs page on Instagram, and all of a sudden it was just like a lot of Buffalo stuff. Buffalo Bills, Josh Allen over here, and these guys. Cool. Interesting. You learn something new every day. All right. Of course they are, says Chaco. Yeah. Buffalo seems to have like a lot of like things I like, right? Buffalo's like kind of that mecca of cool things to try. Interesting. Interesting little sidetrack in there. It was fun. I like looking at cool stuff. We had no games going on, so I was like, might as well let's talk about pizza logs. Why not? Chaco calling us a bunch of big backs. Chaco's like, man, you guys are a bunch of big backs. All you do is talk about food. All right, not so great ski. That's Ziggs with the opening goal on the top right of the screen here. Just snipes one. All right, and sees the gap up 1-0. 1-0 here in whatever game this is. We lost track of the... We lost track of things. with the lag outs and stuff.
Handles the pass. On the attack along the boards. Van City's got the puck in their own end.
All right, we got another goal, bottom left and the top right of us. Talking about Scary Terry. My man gets another goal here. The Lizard, Scary Terry, with the goal. 2-0, sees the gap.
And gets a little boost to come up with the puck from off the rim with both centers tied up.
All right, so Dad Bods did end up winning that game. 7-3, mind you. Had to take a make the series tied up on 1.
These are typically easy calls for officials to make as the opponent goes far into the ice at the hands of your stick. Tough one to take.
Slides it to Silva. From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice.
All right, we got 2 games up on the screen. We got 3 games about to start here. All right, somebody just got hit through the glass. I just heard some shattering, so we're gonna have a stoppage of play as it replaces the glass. Choco Brown in the chat says, "Nah, I love Buffalo. Buffalo wings, pizza, in-laws are a 20-minute drive away." Yeah, I've been up to Buffalo a bunch of times back in the day when I used to live just outside of Toronto. Buffalo was about an hour from us, and we'd go for Bills games every so often. All right, bottom right of the screen. All right, bottom right, we got the puck going out of the zone here. Up the right side. Skate with it. Loses it. All right, bottom left of the screen, it is 1-0 for the Moose Hockey Club. So the first lead of the night for these guys against Short and Sweet. Short and Sweet's been kind of pretty dominant for the first couple games. All right, top right of the screen, we do have a highlight play. Oh, wait, we got a goal. Bottom left, it's going to be Easy Syndrome, the rookie. All right, a couple of face-offs, dude. Face-offs at the same time. All right, bottom left. All right, bottom left. Here comes Short and Sweet with the puck now. All right, bottom right. Still no score here with 11 minutes left in the first period. Dad Bods, who'd won game 2 by a score of 7-3 over Grow Up. Tying the series up on 1 apiece. Still only 2-1 are the shots on goal for the Dad Bods. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Thursday evening. This will be the final night of 239 for the week until Monday. So looking forward to seeing you guys there. We're also looking forward to more games and just seeing Seeing how the season's going to play out. It's almost like a soap opera. It's almost like a movie, right? You know, you have ebb and flow. Teams go up, teams go down. Team's revenge. We do have a goal here. Top right. I think it's Scary Terry again. Scary Terry. I think that's him. All right, I'm updating all the games now. I don't know what's happening with Raging Honkies. I was told he was going to get back on. Okay, so it looks like Seize the Gap did win game 2. So we're all in game number 3. I do apologize. Don't have everything updated. There we go. So I don't know what's going on with Raging Honky stream. Let's see if I can try to find one. A1 Freak in the chat. Finally living up to his name. Good for Terry. Yeah, no, I do feel for Terry. I know he's been in this league. He's kind of a guy. I mean, he's had some decent seasons in the past, but he's having a great season so far. Like he's on pace for a great season. And yeah, there's times he doesn't get drafted, which is weird. He gets times he's been passed around, but now he seems to be really making an identity for himself here with his team. I mean, wish him nothing but the luck. All right, might have another stream up for LABIA. Yeah, we do. There we go. All right, we're good. Got the fourth stream up. So they're midway through the second period. Score tied at 1. Sorry about that. I was hoping Raging Hockey would come back, but he didn't. Phoenix Rising in the chat there. Sign up on only those who register for the draft are eligible to be on a team. Sign up. Yeah, pretty much. That's how you get on a team here. You know, got to be sign up in time for the season. Yeah, seasons do go quick. I will admit that. I appreciate you, Phoenix. That's the thing. I mean, we could have a long season. We could have a big season. We could have a small season. They go quick. You know, especially with the reschedules. I know sometimes people try to get their series all at one time and to make it easier on later in the season, but seasons do go quick. Probably because, especially these big seasons, there's so much action that there's so much action. It just goes quick. It's hard to explain. You know, I'm here 3-4 nights a week. I can tell you, it goes quick. A1 Freak in the chat says, Scary Terry putting up MVP numbers. Oh, you said it. You said it the best right there. We could take a look at, after the series, if all the stats are in, we could look at the stats, see who leads. There's some good numbers here. Scary Terry is one good game away from being up at the top here. So we'll see about that. Top left of the screen, it's going to be LABIA taking on Funkadelic. LABIA up 3-2 with 6 minutes left in the second period. LABIA in the dark jerseys, Funkadelics in the light colored jerseys. And they had a chance there off the turnover, but couldn't capitalize. All right, top right of the screen, we have a bit of a more of a lopsided type thing going on here, as Seize the Gap are leading 3-0 early in the second period. All right, bottom right, we have a goal by, I believe that is Kill Zone, bottom right here. Kill Zone, yes, that is Kill Zone from Potter and NHL. Dad Bods up 1-0 early in the second. A1 Freak in the chat mentioned Scary Terry and his MVP numbers. Yeah, so far so good for Scary. Right now, after 4 games, actually, it should be a 5th game. They just haven't updated the stats yet. 6 goals, 6 assists, 12 points.
He's showing off his skill set, trying to make a silky move around the defender, but he gets denied.
All right, top right of the screen. Still 3-0. Bottom left, we have a chance here. Here comes short and sweet. Oh, rips one. It's going to get intercepted by the Moose Hockey Club. In front, nice pass. Could have been a goal, wasn't. Oh, we got a goal on the top left of the screen. Who is that? Is that Cobb? I believe that is Cobby. Yeah, Cobb from Hammerman with no time left in the second period. That's a huge goal there. A1 Freak redeeming the Hawk Tua. Loves the Hawk Tua. A lot of people in this league love Hawk Tua. Did you know that? All right. Hopefully everybody gets their stats in, because I'm going to look at the standings as of the end of this game. Game number 3. All right, bottom right, we have Lost in the Sauce. This is a guy a lot of people were talking about prior to the season start. Lost in the Sauce. Potentially. Potentially being a top scorer this year, as he was last season. So far, 9 points and counting, because that doesn't count the goal he just scored. 9 points in 2 games. All right, top right face-off is... Ooh. All right, top left of the screen. Here comes LABIA. Skate up the right side of the ice. All right, top left, still scrambling here. A little bit of a battle there, and it's going to go out. I have bottom right. Here comes the puck from the point. Here comes Dad Bods. Oh, he's tripped up, and it's going to be a tripping call. Yes, tripping call on Nuge. All right, whistle blowing here. All right, bottom right. We have 4 minutes left in the second period. Still 2-0 Dad Bods. Dad Bods fighting back here. All right, Killzone with the goal. Bottom right. Killzone's having a half decent night as well. Half decent season for Mr. Zone. Very grindy goal. That one is. It's a grinder goal. It's a goal you'd find on Grinder.
City's been putting lots of pucks on net all night long, and they lead it here late in the second.
All right. Top left. What do we got here? We got Funkadelics trying to make something going. Funkadelics, nice little chance there. Rebound came up. Nothing doing. Nothing doing on that one. All right, top right of the screen. We got a break in the action. The Lizard, that's Scary Terry. Let's see if we got a highlight from him. Oh, there. All right, so Scary Terry, I'm going to give you a little criticism there. He hesitated, like, wait. He's had the puck there, though, and that was open for days, and he just hesitated. He still got the goal, but that could have been really bad. All right, the top left of the screen. This game's going to end first here. We do have 5 minutes left. It is 3-3, though. 3-3. All right, I'm going to set up the 2-game view for you guys. Give me a second. That way, we're not stuck watching this like small screen 4-game view. You can watch everything on the bigger screens. All right, got the 2-game view ready to go for when these 2 screens on the left are done. When these series are done, we'll have that. Takes me a minute to set it up. We do have a goal here, I believe. I'm not paying attention to the goal right now because I'm trying to get the, yeah, it looks like short, dude, short and sweet. At least this week are got to be the best team in the league right now. They just keep scoring, you know. Brendan 6 playing tremendous as that as well. Good to see when you got rookies and, you know, they're doing really, really, really good. Having a great start to their careers here at 2-3. You know, we know they play other leagues. We know they're good from all the experience that they've had. Let's grab when they come here and kind of like contribute to the league, you know. Always fun. Who knows, 5 years from now we might still be talking about Brandon 6 and be like, hey, remember that rookie year he had? It's totally great. All right, 2-game view, all done and ready to go. Looks like we got a lag out over here. So I'm just checking something real quick. All right, top right of the screen, we have Roombas Revenge skating with it now. Trying to get something in there. Can't push it through. Bottom left, game is about to end. We do have 2-2 and it's overtime. Actually, the 2 games on the left here are going to overtime. Oh my God, no. Short and sweet have just scored to eliminate any kind of overtime opportunity. This is going to end now. So Moose Hockey Club, this close from getting a point to at least going to overtime. Looks like they might get nothing unless they can score here with 50 seconds to go. Yeah, What a crazy finish to this game. Short and sweet with the puck now. 33 seconds left. We have overtime up here coming up. Here comes short and sweet with the puck. Try to maybe bury another goal, an insurance goal. We got a Kane, top right, scoring. Pekka and Dom on the assists. 3-2, sees the gap. Bottom of the screen, bottom left, we do have a goal. It is for short and sweet, though. That's the insurance goal. That'll guarantee them the win and the sweep. Ricky Bobby from TTV Parks and Pale Poner. Telling you, this is gonna be a very tough short and sweet team to beat. All right, so there it is. That game's over. Short and sweet will complete the sweep. Not a good night. Not a good night for Rocky and New York Rocky and the Moose Hockey Club. We're gonna have a spectacular goal highlight here for Bouchard at the bottom left. All right, at the end of that game, we'll shut that stream off there real quick. All right, congratulations, short and sweet. You are now 6-0 on the season. We'll do a quick look over of the standings once all these games are done. Take a look at the players and goalie stats, and then we'll call it a night. All right, top left is what I'm kind of looking at here because this one's about to end here. It's overtime. Goal, top right. That's Scary Terry. Who said it? A1 Freak said it earlier, man. This guy's putting up some MVP numbers. All right, top left. We're still in overtime. 9 minutes left, 9.5 left in that overtime. And here comes LABIA in the dark jerseys.
The Roast Turkeys have shown no signs of stopping putting pucks on net, and they lead it here in this third. Tries to get the puck over to Betts.
Oh, he's head off the puck. Top left is what I'm looking at. Overtime game. Here comes the Funkadelics. Lose the puck to LABIA. LABIA is going to skate with it now. All right, top left, 6 minutes left. Top right, it's 4-2 for Seize the Gap. And bottom right, we have a replay. This is the third period, I believe. Replay of the Dad Bods Grow Up series as they had a lag out issue or something in game one.
The Roast Turkey's been going in one direction all night long, and that's to the net, and they lead it here late in this third period.
All right, top right, we do have a goal. And it's going to be, oh, look at that swing. Sexy Rocco. Big Sexy Rocco with the swing and a miss. Ziggs on the assist. You heard the announcer, 2 straight for him in this game. All right, now it's 5-2 for Seize the Gap. And we just lost Blip. Top left is series is about to. So that one's pretty much, we can assume that that one's done. So we gotta go on some assumptions here that CZ Gap is gonna end up winning. All right, so CZ Gap wins that one. Now just waiting on these two series. We have overtime, 30 seconds left in overtime 1. Are we getting overtime 2? Here comes Labia, losing the puck.
Nashville's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Here they come. Fires it. That's kicked away with the pad by Jesus. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone.
All right, overtime period number 1 done. Guess it's gonna take 2 overtimes to figure this one out.
And there's the horn bringing the overtime frame to an end.
All right, bottom right, we have, what do we got going on here?
To play on. Sudden death continues here on E.
We got a face-off over here. That's right, we got a face-off in the Dad Bods zone. Grow Up in the green jerseys, Dad Bods in the white. And here comes Grow Up with the puck. Nope, Dad Bods got it. All right, here comes the puck now. Bottom right with 3:40 left in the game. No score. All right, bottom right. Here comes Dad Bods with the puck now. All right, bottom right. We got some action going on here. Here it comes. Oh, no, nothing doing there. Dad Bod's going the other way now. Nope, it's Gup going down. All right. That's the end of the period. Let's see what happens here. I guess that's technically the third period. I believe they were just simulating a period. It might be it. We're gonna have to see with the lag outs. I didn't pay attention to the score. All right, top left. Still waiting for the overtime hero. Who's it going to be? Shot on goal. Big save there by the LABIA goaltender. All right, whistle is blown. A 16:05 left in overtime number 2 in this game. All right, let's take a look here. Top left. All right, puck comes down from the point. In front, little shot. Can't get through the defensive wall they had there in front of the goaltender. All right, bottom right. Looks like this might be the third period, actually. I was wrong. I must have lagged out in the second period. All right, bottom right. There we go. Looking for Team Green. This is Grow Up in the green with the puck now. Shot on goal. Big save there by Dad Bods. All right, bottom right, still play. Top left, still in overtime. Nobody can crack the other. All right, whistle is blown. We have a stoppage in action.
That's a great read by the goaltender to hold on, James. They were under
And they'll start with possession. From the blue line, they take control of it. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there.
All right, top left of the screen. Here in double overtime, here comes Funkadelics now. Trying to get the regroup there back.
Works it across to Cobb. The Cougars carried along the wall. Oh, did the rink rattle after that collision in the corner. The Fearless get a hold of the puck in their own end. Markov's got it against the boards. Toronto's got the puck in the corner. Picked up along the boards by Sandow. From the left side, takes the pass.
All right, here comes Funkadelics in front. Oh, what a huge save there. LABIA still alive here. Here comes LABIA. Nice pass by Lemansky with a nice little move there.
So he gets out and challenges to make the save.
Excellent stick work on the play. Handles the puck. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. There's another hit.
All right, here comes LABIA. Up the left side, offside.
Tonight here, Cheryl.
Well, he certainly has a bullseye or a target on his back, James. Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
And they grab possession of the puck after that.
All right, face-off is won, and it's going the other way. It looks like this, are they looking at hut cards now? What's going on here? Bottom left. The bottom right.
And he comes up with a huge save. Pass back to the point. Great save with the stick. Here they come on the attack. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Feeds it down low. Quick feed to Heath.
All right, here comes a shot and a goal. The game is over. The Funkadelics snap a 5-game losing streak with a shot from the point, tipped in front. It looks like it might have gone in 5-hole-ish. Wow, what a play. So big win there for Funkadelics. With that one, they are now the
Of not taking the care of the puck in
So
your
now
own
with that one, Pray Harder remains the only team without a win in the season.
When you are quick, you can capitalize, and that's exactly what's happened here.
All right, so that's it for that. Night's done. Oh my God, it's 30-30 Seahawks and Rams. Holy crap. All right. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the stats. We're taking a little bit. So we'll take a look at what we have so far. What is this? Got some stupid widget that popped up. Sorry, I gotta see this pass by Stafford. Oh my God, wide open. You guys gotta cover Puka Nakua better. Or Ferguson. Sorry, wrong guy. I cover him better than that. Anywho, take a look at the standings real quick. And we're gonna go. I'm gonna finish watching this football game. All right, here we go. So yeah, right there. Sees the gap now with the win. Coming closer to short and sweet on top of things. 6-0, 26 goals for, 14 against, 6 wins. Last 6, 6-0. Just a tremendous start. Best team right now in the league, hands down. Sees a gap, not too far behind. Grow up, right behind them too. LABIA with their second loss of the season will kind of go down there. And of course, it's not on here, but the Funkadelics are now 1-5-0. That'll put Pray Harder down in last here in week number 1. Look at the stats real quick. And again, not everybody's going to be incorporated, but it should be pretty close enough. Sexy Rocco leading the league with 16 points. after 6 games. A1 Freak as well. Sexy Rocco, A1 Freak, and Scary Terry all with 16 points after 6 games. Scary Terry might have had a couple more points, actually, but we haven't updated the stats yet. Sando Sparks not too far behind. Charipness with his hat trick tonight, joining the ranks of the top scorers here. Huge stuff. Their passive meanness. All right, a lot of good. We can keep going there, but that's your top guys there. Goaltenders. Jesus Haxey rocking the 84.4 save percentage, tops in the league. J Squad and Brandon 6, not too far behind. Goals against average. Sweeney is the man in this regard, 2.0 goals against. Brandon with 224 and Brandon 6 rather, and Jesus Haxey with the 235 goals against average. Only shutout belongs to J Squad. So far, so good for the squad, man. All right, that's it for 239 for the week. Next series we're gonna have a short week next week because of the Christmas holidays. We're only gonna be here Monday and Tuesday, and we'll be off the rest of the week because of Christmas. So Monday night we have another 4-game night. Roomba Revenge taking on Motor City. Funkadelics taking on Moose Hockey Club. Ice Holes 2 taking on Seize the Gap. And then the Masturbators taking on Pray Harder. That is Monday night, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. I want to thank you guys for a wonderful week number 1 here in 239 Hockey League. Season 39, I will see you this weekend. I might stream something this weekend. If not, I'll see you on 239 on Monday night. Be there or be square. We have 4 more series. I will catch you there. Have a great night.